windows, locks, these are the functions. Scratch this, small things, they're finished. But functions should work. If functions are not working, you can able, by Condominium Act 1979, you are able to cancel the contract and get your money back with the interest. No worries at all. This is a law. If inspection goes wrong, then you transfer the unit, and then after sale. You just transfer the unit, you go to land department, you exchange your checks. It's a cashier's check. The land department officer will ask you to sit in front of you. You sign it. Thank you very much. If you are a foreigner and you are not working over here and you're not earning money over here, you need to transfer money from outside to buy real estate in Thailand. With the reason why you're transferring this money, this is under the law of money laundering in Thailand. If you are not working over here, if you do not have a work permit, if you do not earn money over here, you need to bring the money from outside. If you have a work permit, if you're working over here, you're earning money over here, you can buy from here. You can tell the developer very first day that my money will come from here. No worries. You can put, developer will take the FATF, foreign exchange transfer form, or the transfer fee form, and then they will transfer the unit. But if you're not working over here, you're a tourist, then your money has to come from outside. The developer has to make foreign exchange transfer form. There's a money involved in it. There's a cap of money that if your unit price is this much, you don't need it. If your unit price is that much, you need FATF. So there's a limit of the price or limit of the transfer of the money to Thailand. So the developer has to tell you, but you need to transfer the money from outside if you do not have work permit and you don't earn money over here.
I have a question. Do we need to be a resident here in Thailand to buy the property?
No. Right?
No. So if we get the work permit, it
so
equals to the resident.
You're a resident. Means for us foreigners, and foreigners sitting over here, I've seen many foreigners, we work over here, we get visa. Visa is nothing to do with the work permit. Totally different things. You have a Thai wife, you get visa on Thai wife, if you want to. If you don't want, I don't want. That's a joke. When you have a visa on Thai wife, they put everything on your passport, on the paper, Thai. We Thai, our immigration, put everything in Thai. But they stamp one thing in English, Thai wife. I can't flirt in Singapore. No, come on. Immigration say, oh, you have a Thai wife. Oh my God. Thank you.
The person who stamped is a female, is a Thai female.
Yeah, exactly.
What's wrong with Thai wife?
And the big, it's really bold. Why you want to tell it's a Thai wife? So if you Thai wife, if you want to go on the immigration, it's the other visa on the Thai wife, you get 1 year visa. There's a requirement for that. Then after that, if you're working, then you get the work permit from the labor department, totally different. For working, you need others, but on your wife. But if you don't want to live on your wife, if you don't want that Thai wife thingy, then you can get a business B visa, immigration B visa, business visa. Business visa, you can go for 1 year, and then work permit for 1 year. Every year you can put it in, no worries. So residence is not you can buy property anytime.
So it's not an issue?
No, absolutely not. My clients bought in Japan, Singapore, Malaysia. They live over there, they bought over here. Yeah, no problem. So this is all. This is how you do the things, but I think taxes are very important. You need to pay tax to this country. Sorry, but you need to, this is not Dubai, this is not Saudi Arabia. You need to put the taxes. Taxes goes like this, if you please help me. Thank you. Now, this is on purchase, what you have to pay. This is not only 2 million, 3 million, 4 million baht, but you have to pay maintenance fee for purchaser. This is for purchaser, for you. Sinking fund, water and electric meter installment fee, and transfer fee 1%. It is 2%, so it's go half-half, market practice. No law, market practice. Market practice is a market practice only. Anybody can say 2%. You say, no, I will not. No problem. It's not law. Okay, 1%. Now, this is purchaser. Seller. Seller means developer selling you. Transfer fee, business tax. Has to pay business tax, 3.3%. and stamp duty 0.5%. This is on the purchaser side. But if you already purchase and you put this amount already, then when you sell, you have to go this one, resale, withholding tax, income tax. Now, this country does not have a capital gain tax. They call it withholding tax. How many years you hold the property into your price, evaluated price from the land department, not the market price. All the taxes in this country with the evaluated price from the land department, not from the market price. And then there's a formula applied, and then the figure comes. Then you have to pay at the time of transfer the unit at the land department. And this has to be done at the land department, otherwise the land department officer will not transfer your title deed to another name.
Is it normally lower than the market price?
Pardon me?
Is it normally lower than the market price?
Yes, obviously, yes, far lower than the market price. What is that?
ขอสไลด์เมื่อสักครู่ค่ะ
Sorry. Special business tax, SBT, we call it 3.3%. If you sell the property before 5 years of your buying, 5 years from the transfer of the title deed, not from the sale and purchase agreement. Transfer of the title deed, 3.3% you have to pay if you sell before 5 years. If you sell after 5 years, zero. Zero. You don't have to pay SBT. Stamp duty you need to pay, 0.5%. Transfer fee 2%, but 1%, 1%. Market practice, if you say to your new buyer that 1%, no problems. And most important, 3%. Oh, it's not there? Agent fee. Just kidding. So you need to, why you didn't put through my come on. So if you calculate this over here, approximately before 5 years, if you sell the property, you pay approximately 9%, including agent fee, if agent is involved in it, because market practice 3%, so I put it over there, right? Approximately 9.2, 9.3%. But if you selling after 5 years, deduct this, simple.
Is it true that if we put our name in the house registration 1 year, and then we can sell it?
Yes.
So
but
that's like a trick.
Thank you very much.
Right? So we could do
You're better
that.
than me. Yes, yeah, you're right.
Even if we are foreigners, we could do that.
Yes, we can do it, but more complication for the foreigners, so that's why I don't say on the stage. No problems, no problem. Go ahead, finish. Done deal. No problem. More technical, because the question comes on that, so it takes like 1 hour to explain, right? Something, So that's why I go with the simple.
If you go to Knight Frank, you'll explain it.
Thank you very much for advertising me. Where's my card? Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Okay, this is a privilege that government did it, right? This is a privilege that I usually don't go in detail because this is a long topic. But government did transfer fee from 2% to 0.01%, mortgage fee from 1% to 0.01% till April 2016. So next month it will be finished. It is just because of boosting economy to get those units being finished, get those units being transferred fast. So then banks will get the money back and the interest rate will go down, the economy will come up. So that's just because of that. 0.01%, they did it from 2%. They cannot finish 2%. If they finish 2%, they have to cancel the Condominium Act 1979. They have to rewrite this is our law, that whenever we cancel something, we can't cancel in our Condominium Act Constitution. We have to rewrite it. We can't amend our constitutions and our laws. So this is till April 2016. Another thing, they did 20% till 20th of December 2016, budget homes less than 3 million baht reduce personal income tax to 20% of price for the next 5 years. So they already reduced this thing. You still have a time to 2016 to get, but this is a home. This is not investment. This is your private or this is your own living. Home market over here in Thailand is a straight line because there's no fluctuation. As most of the people, Thai people, they don't buy for investment. They buy for their own living. And foreigners cannot buy the land anyway. So you have to lease the land and buy the house. So there's something else. Government Housing Bank provide low-income earners with housing loans of 20 billion. They allocated 20 billion baht, especially for low. That's why this thing will help that purple line that I'm talking about, the price-conscious market. They are not getting loans. Our banks are very conscious because of economy. So then, government housing bank, government put 20 billion baht to this whole situation to ease up for those people who cannot transfer the unit in purple line. So this is what government is doing to ease up the economy. But obviously, to April 2016, this is a very good opportunity to avail this. This is the opportunity that personally we've been transferring our 4 projects in Bangkok and transferring very fast. And everybody wants to avail this, this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. But if there are any questions at all,
Thank you.
if you're not clear on all the rules, please feel free to consult you after this.
Yeah, sure, no problems. Anytime.
Today, we still have one more guest speaker who will be joining us on stage. ขอเรียนเชิญท่านผู้จัดการใหญ่บริษัท Thailand Privilege Card จำกัด I would like to invite on stage the president of Thailand Privilege Card ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับคุณพฤทธิ์ปุกผาคำค่ะสวัสดีค่ะเรียนเชิญเลยนะคะขออนุญาตถามคำถามแรกเลยนะคะ What is the economy outlook for 2016 once again
Once again,
your point of view
my background is not economist, but I try to answer your question.
Thank you
The economic outlook for 16, it will be better than 15.
Wow.
But why is that? Because the first indication is the oil price getting lower, which means the airline getting the lower price, the lower airfare, which means people can afford, which means people coming to Thailand, which means people traveling around the world. So that should be
It will boost the economy around
exactly,
the world.
yes.
People will be spending, you think?
Well, as long as the oil price getting lower, which means the production cost is getting lower, which means people afford to buy for property, for many things. Therefore, that should be, world GDP should be increasing.
So you think more people will be coming to Thailand. Do you think the Thai government have any plan on this?
If I could remember, back to 30 years ago, Thai government always support tourism industry. The tourism industry has been established for a long, long time ago. So in every government that always support tourism industry, always the main policy for the government that the tourism industry is the main economy for Thailand.
And also, we was voted by MasterCard to be the second destination in the world for people to travel.
Wow.
So it's Bangkok.
If I could add something, when I was working in Scandinavia, I was working for airline before in Scandinavia, Thailand was voted as the number one Far East destination in Scandinavia, even now.
Even now,
Even
until
now.
we're still number one
Right.
for the Scandinavian market.
Exactly, yes. Maybe some of the Scandinavian people in here in this meeting, maybe they can share the voice, which is correct because I was there 5 years.
So one of the highlights for the tourists to come here is, of course, the elite card. Could you please, Thailand Elite, could you please kindly tell us more about it? What is it?
I need it because I want to get exit fast. Nowadays it's very slow.
I heard you, this gentleman, including yourself, talking about the queue at the airport, the whatsoever.
Yeah, I was talking.
With the elite card, you don't need to have a queue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
We
you can
have
pick up from-
elite service, we have express service at the airport, we have long-term visa. In fact, the elite, in our aims from the government side, from the Tourism Authority of Thailand, we aim to have people who stay longer than long-stay people.
Wow.
That's why we create product for 5-year visa, 20-year visa, which is complement your product because you need long-term investment, but we need long-term, longer stay. Therefore, they can match the product to these people.
How do we become a member of Thailand Elite Card?
Very easy. You just fill in application
Where?
in our office.
At the office.
And
Where is the
we-
office,
we
if I
have
may ask?
In the South Horn Road.
We have to go there in person? Can we do it online?
You can do it online, yes.
Wow, what is the website?
ThailandElite.com.
Very easy.
This,
Thailand,
Thailand
this
Elite.
one, thailandelite.com
ThailandElite.com.
or please come into the office on Sathorn. Can we fill in the forms at the airport?
We have office at the airport. We call the elite personal assistant. You can do that as well.
At Suvarnabhumi Airport.
Or maybe you can be our ambassador to
I would
help
love
them.
to. So we just fill in the form and we become a member.
Well, it's a little bit more than that. When you fill in the form, we send your records to the immigration office to check your records to certify by the immigration office and in the police department, international police department, to make sure that we understand the same thing, that you are the friend of Thailand, because we need the friend of Thailand. That's about it. And then you pay the member fee, like the same way you pay the condominium when you purchase the condominium. The same thing.
When you sign the contract.
Well, yes, a little bit.
So how long does it take after filling the form to actually be a member?
It's not that long, maximum 5 days, five
Wow.
working days, or another week or 2 weeks maximum.
So maximum 2 weeks.
Right, then you become the elite member. Then you become the friend of Thailand. Then you become the elite people. You don't have to wait for the queue. You don't have to wait for the visa. Everything is prepared in advance before you arriving, and everything prepared in advance before you leaving the country. So that's about it.
So could you please kindly tell us once again the recap of the benefits that we'll get becoming the member of the elite card?
It's,
No queue at the airport?
in fact, it's in the slide, but the slide is not moving yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, okay, I can brief. You become the VIP of Thailand because this organization is a government organization. It's under the 100% of Tourism Authority. So as a friend of Thailand, we treat you as the real friend of Thailand, which means you have long-term visa, which means you have express service at the airport, which means you have discount in our outlet, in our partners.
Wow.
And in the future, and not in the future, in fact, you can have private jet, which is better than the price than you go on yourself because we are the partner. You have private yachts as a service, you have helicopter services, those kind of things. If you want to fly from Bangkok, from the airport to town, you can arrange that.
With the helicopter, so
Yes.
avoid all the traffic.
Because I heard the gentleman say the traffic is so bad. That's why we have the helicopter service.
So we can call the assistants to make all these arrangements.
You can call me or you can call our office because
Office better.
right, because we have 24 hours
Wow.
call center. We have Chinese, Korean, Japanese, English, Deutsch, German to have to prepare for the service, to prepare for everything, to make sure that when you arrive, everything is there.
When you arrive, everything is perfect.
Yeah.
And when you leave Thailand, it is with the perfect memory because of our card.
We have the campaign we call "Make Yourself Better Than Home."
Wow. Make yourself better than home.
With the property from this gentleman, probably make yourself even better than.
This gentleman, Pattaya.
Right.
It's the best place.
Right.
How have you been feeling here in Thailand? 30 years, right?
25.
25. What do you love about our country?
Don't say food.
No, I
You
mean,
have to say condominiums.
Yeah, there's many things. I mean, there's just so many things. I think I fell in love about my third day.
Wow.
My third day. No. This is a wonderful country. The same things I love about Thailand are the same things you love about Thailand. คนไทยเป็นพี่น้องทุกคนนะขอบคุณมาก
พูดเก่งมากเลยนะคะ
I think if you become our member, you will love Thailand even more.
ผมอยากเป็น VIP ด้วย
อยากเป็น VIP ด้วยนะคะถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวมาต่อกับ
I have a
benefit
question.
ค่ะ
I have a question. This 5 years visa. This is residency, right?
It's not a residency.
It's not a residency.
Not residency.
Oh, so what is this exactly? It means people are confused about this.
It's a tourist visa. It's
Oh, it's a tourist visa.
right because but we could possibly help you to get residency, to get the work permit.
I see.
Because we have the department that.
But this visa, you can help for business visa also. Means people work over here and
We could, yes.
Oh, could.
We could. Because as long as you have our visa, therefore you can upgrade with our assistant,
Yeah.
with the immigration office.
And
You
we-
can request with us.
Yeah, it is with the re-entry, all the things. For 5 years re-entry.
Right. This 5 years, you can stay up to 12 months and then you renew in every.
1 year.
Oh, I see you renew.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the country. That's the point.
Oh.
I see.
That's
I
why we
see.
need.
Oh, that's the good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's the way we said we need longer stay longer than usual long stay.
Long stay.
That's the one.
So does it apply to all countries?
Every country.
Every country.
Who has money?
who has a good face of Thailand?
Exactly.
Become a good friend of Thailand. That's
Then you will get this visa.
Now
So
the-
anything else?
Now the thing is that in most of my foreign clients, they thought this is a residency, because it's a law that when you have residency and you're paying taxes for 5 years, then you can apply for the nationality. So this is steps of getting to nationality. So it's nothing to do with the taxes and other things.
No,
Just
no,
a
no,
visa,
no.
right?
that's a visa.
A simple visa.
To get nationality, I think you should know better than us how to get the
So
Thai
that's what I'm
nationality.
saying.
Anything else? มี benefit อื่นๆไหม
We have many things. In fact, we have our partners in various areas, in terms of hotel, in terms of restaurant, in terms of hospital. We have everything more than the basic need of visitor. When you come to Thailand, we want to make sure that you are in the right place. You are in, like I said, you are in the place that better than your home, probably in a way, because when I was working in Europe, I have to do my duty in every week. Washing, ironing, cleaning the house, cut the lawn, chop the snow. That's it.
Clean the car.
Right. Here you don't have to, because we have elite provide
Will
you
provide
everything.
it.
Right. You can have spa, golf, and hospital, medical checkup, those kind of
Nice,
things.
nice.
สุดท้ายจะฝากอะไรเพิ่มเติมไหมคะเกี่ยวกับการ์ดใบนี้
Elite member, make yourself become even higher status in terms. You don't feel you are the tourist, or you don't feel you are visitor, but you feel that you are the friend of Thailand.
This is going great. You did a great.
ขอบพระคุณมากค่ะ สุดท้ายคุณสุธีมีอะไรจะกล่าวขอบพระคุณท่าน guest speaker ทั้ง 3 ท่านรวมไปถึงทุกท่านที่มาร่วมเซมินาในครั้งนี้ไหมคะ
อ๋อก็ขอบคุณทุกท่านนะครับที่อุตส่าห์สละเวลามา นะครับก็วันนี้หวังว่าคงได้อะไรดีๆกลับไปนะครับแล้วก็ I would like to thank all the speaker คุณพฤกษ์
Thank you.
นะครับ Frank
Thank
นะครับ
you.
Mr. Clayton นะครับขอบคุณนะครับที่ให้เป็นเกียรติในงานวันนี้ครับ
And at the end, thank you for you guys not to sleep in our conversations. So nice of you. So it means that we earn at least 50% of your trust. That's a good thing. Thank you very much. So nice of you. ขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคะให้กับทุกๆท่านด้วยค่ะ Thank you very much all the gentlemen and now I would like to invite all the handsome gentlemen for a photo session together
They're calling you.
You first.
They're calling you.
เรียนเชิญค่ะ และเดี๋ยวหลังจากนี้นะคะ เราก็จะนำโครงการต่างๆ ของ IDEO มาให้ทุกท่านได้รู้จักนะคะว่าโครงการของเรามีโลเคชันไหนบ้างนะคะแล้วก็มีความน่าสนใจอะไรบ้าง และเดี๋ยวหลังจากการถ่ายภาพนะคะ และหลังจากการชมและเดี๋ยวเราจะมี Q&A นะคะหลังจาก Q&A เราจะเรียนเชิญทุกๆท่านมาชมโปรเจกต์ต่างๆของเรานะคะว่ามีความน่าสนใจอย่างไรบ้าง So after the photo session I would like to invite the 3 gentlemen to please kindly remain on stage คุณพฤกษ์ will be here for the Q&A as well Thank you very much. So all the gentlemen will be here on stage for the Q&A session. If you have any questions at all, please kindly do not hesitate to ask. You can raise your hand. We'll have the mic for you. Or you can write the questions and we'll ask the question for you.
You're the man.
May I invite you back here at our Q&A session, please? So after the Q&A session, we'll be inviting you to experience our IDEO projects over there. และตอนนี้นะคะขอเชิญคุณเนนะคะ
Question and answer.
สำหรับช่วง Q&A session ค่ะ
Yeah I guess
Okay.
ค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
We go sit. We go sit. I go sit.
Thank you very much. So we'll start for the first question. Yeah. And our customer would like to know what nationality live in Thailand the most.
Which national?
Which, oh wow, who asked this question?
Which nationality?
We are real estate
Which
guys.
nationality live in Thailand?
Live in Thailand most?
Thai.
Yeah, beside Thai
Thai.
population, of course.
Oh my God.
Well, one thing I found, somebody just mentioned about how many Scandinavians come here. Swedes, for many, many years, 1 out of every 20 Swedes comes to Thailand. 5% of the entire nation. It may even be higher now. One thing I was real impressed with was how the Scandinavians almost flew in under the radar some 8-10 years ago. They sell 80% of their product here back in their home countries. But we have a lot of Scandinavian. Of course, there was the German wave back in the 90s, and we had the British wave in the early 2000s. And now we've moved into Russians. They've gone. Now we've got Chinese coming in.
Knight Frank did very short research on that which nationality in 2014. I'm sorry, we didn't do 2015. But the biggest nationality is living in Bangkok, and around Bangkok is Japanese. We counted around about 200,000 plus. And it is just because of the industries are coming, and for example, if Toyota industry comes, so there's like 100 industries come with the Toyota, because Toyota doesn't make small things like nut bolts, windscreens, wipers. They don't make this. So there's a small industry that comes with Toyota to make these items, produce these items, to give it to Toyota, and Toyota assemble. So we counted at that time as nationality that Japanese is the highest one at that time, 2014. But I'm sorry, we do not have a figure of 2015.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here we go for the second. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apologies. I can go over there, ask.
Please wait for a moment.
It's China and Philippines.
China and Philippines.
ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
They're not that far behind.
Very good.
Could I ask Frank,
Yes, ma'am.
because according to your statement
Yes.
that you mentioned that foreigner who has work permit
Yes, ma'am.
are allowed to purchase the condominium here using the money from here.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not.
It's not true, right, ma'am?
It's not.
Okay, I'll tell you why it is not true, ma'am. There's a reason behind that. I know somebody like smart like you should come with that. Then I go in detail, because at that time I should not go in detail. Ma'am, the thing is this, that I don't want to mention this thing. In our Condominium Act 1979, the clause mentioned that alien who buy property in Thailand, real estate, has to send money from outside. Simple. They did not mention anything that if it is a work permit or working or wife or not wife or tourist or anything. They did not mention anything. They just mentioned alien who purchase real estate in Thailand has to send money from outside. Now, if I go to land department in Sukhumvit, my interpretation is totally different from your interpretation on that clause. My interpretation is alien is buying property. I can be alien, I'm not living over here, or somebody else can be alien that not living or living over here. So this is my interpretation. Maybe the land department officer had different interpretation at that time. He say, okay, you're alien, but you still have a residence over here for 1 year with the work permit, and you're earning money over here, so okay, you can send money. Because it's never mentioned in the clause. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I give you my own example. Charm, land department, I sold boathouse Wahin. My client working over here, earning money over here. The land department officer said no, as you said. Exactly. But I sold Thonglo.